Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Check.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Hey, pass.
Putting a receiver in motion. Daniels to throw on 4th. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Commanders.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He's Marley won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
73.
They motion the slot man right. Hurts now on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throwing for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles. Back.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, they set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Now Daniels off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Okay, ready?
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
18, 5 here. Go!
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, Britton Covey. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. They'll run for it with Barkley. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Ready.
1st and 10, or under Robinson. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Hits him on the out route. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on, come on.
1st down from the red zone. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ready. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders' field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Dotson now in motion right. 1 final shot before halftime. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Covey now to return this. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Well, That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Play made by Deron Payne.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Silver, ready?
Hurts trying again on second down. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Here we go, go.
Again, Daniels to the air. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Back on 80. Go! Go check! Go check! Ready?
Daniels back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Ready, check! Let's go now! Let's go!
Hand off now to Robinson. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Back to throw it. It's caught. Eckler. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first. Daniels now. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Eagles are going to take over after the interception.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 2-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And he takes this up to the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles holding a 4-point lead. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He lofts it deep left. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Ready, go!
He'll look to throw it. Caught by the open man. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Ready!
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Let's go.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
On the sideline, Brown brings it in. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Here he is to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
No touch that. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Yanni, Yanni. No touch it.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Setting up to pass. Taken in by Smith. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts throwing again. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Good game.
Mike Sarah still makes the play. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
Good game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's brought down for a loss. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division
All right, thank you for
rivals
watching
in your
trueskin-89.
NFL days. Heck, your conference
You know, we
opponents
have
back
been
in
going
Washington
up
in your college
against
days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is. I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt.
Right. You know what to do.
That's why
Make sure that you hit the follow, the subscribe, like, post notifications, tell a friend, tell a neighbor. trueskin-89 is playing the games you want to listen to and watch, and which is right now Madden 2025. Head to head.
As we say so long from Philadelphia.
And this is trueskin-89. I'm out. Peace.